kind of become Mr. Consistency for the receiving corps. I think you have a streak of at least two catches in I don't know how many games, but how have you kind of gone about that and you know, being involved and making plays every game?
I was told once by a coach just to remain consistent. My dad always told me that. He was my coach younger when I was a kid, all the way up, and he always just said, stay consistent, stay consistent. That's all I try to do and be consistent for my team.
How do you do it, though?
Practice. I mean, practice. Out here every day, we practice. Just trying to work on my craft and perfect everything. So when I get out on the field, that it becomes easy and natural. And you know, I make the plays in practice. So if I make it in practice, I figure I'd make it in the game.
You had like, I think, you also had like a 26-yard run, boosted up the run average for the running backs. Did you tell those guys they owe you a little bit?
No, I haven't talked to him about that yet. So, I mean, like I said, I'm doing what I can to help out the team. If it's a running back or receiver, whatever it is, you know, just to put points on the board and help us win.
The drops continue to be a struggle for you guys. How frustrating is it for you to have to go through that?
It's a frustrating thing, but I mean, nobody's perfect. I mean, everybody drops a pass here and there. We try to be perfect. And then, you know, the drops kind of came at crucial times on third downs and stuff like that. But, like, again, I mean, we're going to go back into the drawing board, practice, you know, do the little things right, look at the fundamentals, look the ball in, tuck it away, and go from there, and I think we'll be fine.
Has that ramped up the competition at receiver, you know, with obviously other guys getting looks and that?
I mean, I think you guys seen the competition is always ramped up at receiver. I mean, you kind of never know who is going to play a lot. You never know who's going to play a little. I mean, when we started off, we had a lot of receivers playing. This is kind of the only game where we narrowed it down a little bit. But like I said, it's just a play-by-play in the game where you kind of don't know if anything goes wrong, the next person's up. So you just got to be ready.
Yeah, narrowing the receiver rotation, does that help Rosen? Does that help you guys kind of gain continuity?
I think it helps him a lot because maybe some of the receivers that were in played more in practice and got more reps in practice, so rather than some of the other receivers, he kind of knows who's in and knows who to fill and knows where the ball, knows who's faster, who's not. So I think it kind of helped him out a lot.
Coach Moore got an unsportsmanlike during the game. Did you have a little good-natured ribbing with him about that afterward?
I haven't talked to him about it yet. I haven't talked to him. Everybody's came up to me and asked me that. I haven't talked to him yet, but like I said, it happened. So I guess it was just one of those things that happened for him. When
you guys do it, is there like a practice punishment? I know some teams make guys do like gassers or something. Do you guys have any of that?
No, I mean, if it's multiple times, then he probably would do something. But I mean, he knows it's an emotional game, and your emotions kind of get caught up in the game. So I think that's just what happened to him. You know, he's an emotional and passionate guy about the game of football. So I doubt that would happen again for him.
Coach talked about getting all three phases of the game to click at the same time. You guys really haven't done that. How do you kind of go about that, though? Is that just kind of luck? I mean, or how do all three phases work at the same time?
No, it's not luck. It's practice. I mean, our defense was playing really good in the first half. We weren't really, as an offense, clicking. Special teams played great throughout the whole game. Like I said, we just put all of that together starting off the game instead of having to wait until the second half when, you know, because it may become a time where it's too late, you know what I'm saying? So we want to start it off where everybody's clicking at once. And I think that as an offense, it came good in the second half, and hopefully we could get that momentum rolling into the next game.
You were the first guy to get over to Theo when he scored. What was it like for you to see him after kind of not seeing him play much this season?
I was excited because he's came through a lot. He didn't get a lot of reps in practice. So I mean, his number was called at halftime. His number was called. I came over to him. I told him, "Hey, just relax. You know, it's just a regular game. You play football your whole life. You know, you just look the ball in, make the catch, and after that, it's history." And so once I saw that actually happening, him scoring and making the move and scoring, I was just excited for him, you know, and as a freshman, you know, so I know he had a great feeling about it.
When you say his number was called, how was that communicated at halftime?
Coach Yarb said that in zebra personnel he'll be in, and I would go inside instead of outside. So that's what he was told, and I was just making sure that he was ready mentally for the game.
And I think it was Jordan Payton who tweeted yesterday that he thought he would be the best wide receiver in UCLA history before he's done. How do you feel about his potential? You know?
He has a lot of potential, man. He has a lot of upstream. He's just a freshman, so he's young. He has to, but that comes with reps. So, I mean, the more he's out there, the more experience he's gonna get, and I think that he will be a great player for UCLA.
I think Josh was talking about how at this point in the season, it's kind of just screw it and play ball. And do you feel like it's kind of at that point for the offense that you can just kind of stop thinking so much and
Right.
just go out and play?
Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way. I mean, we practiced so long, you know what I'm saying? So we shouldn't be holding anything back. I think it's just more of just go out there and have fun. And I thought that we did that in the second half. We just like I said, just screwed and went out there and played. Everything just felt like it was clicking in the second half with the run and the pass game. So I'm just hoping that we could take that into the next game and start from the beginning, at the beginning of the game, and shouldn't have to wait till the second half to start that.
How much of that do you think was a result of Coach's halftime challenge?
I think it was a lot. You know, Coach challenged us. Came and talked to the offense, and he challenged us basically. And it was just basically in our manhood to step up. And I think that we took the challenge good and responded quite well.
Great. Thank you.